Let's just all take a deep breath, focus, enjoy being here. Betty, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So just describe the pain again, where it is, how intense it is, and so on.
It's in my left biceps tendon and the muscle surrounding. It's a deep pain, and it's kind of gray, and its name is Fred. That's my ex-husband.
And how intense is Fred right now?
About an 8.
About an 8, okay. Is he usually an 8?
More or less, yeah, right
Okay.
around there.
Okay, it's usually an 8. Okay, well, let's tap, first of all, on all of those colors and associations. So just tap on your karate chop point and say, even though I have this deep pain
Even though I have this deep pain
in my left biceps,
in my left biceps,
and it's an 8,
it's an 8,
and it's gray,
it's gray.
I deeply and completely accept myself
I deeply and completely accept myself
with this pain.
with this pain.
Even though I have this pain in my left biceps,
Even though I have this pain in my left biceps,
and it's an 8,
and it's an 8,
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I have this gray pain,
Even though I have this gray
and
pain,
it's always an 8,
it's always an
goes up and down a little bit sometimes,
goes up and down a little bit sometimes,
but it's basically always an 8,
but it's basically always an 8.
I still completely accept myself.
I still completely accept myself.
This pain in my left biceps,
This pain in my left biceps,
this gray pain,
this gray pain,
okay, side of your eye, whose name is Fred,
whose name is Fred,
my ex-husband,
my ex-husband,
otherwise known as the pain.
otherwise known as the pain in the neck. It's not in the neck.
Oh, yeah, right. Pain all over?
More or less.
Fred the pain. Yeah, Fred the gray pain. This gray Fred pain in my left biceps.
This gray Fred pain in my left biceps.
Always an 8.
Always an 8.
Never goes away.
Never goes away.
May go up and down a little bit,
May go up and down a little bit,
but it's basically always there.
but it's basically always there.
Might always be there.
Might always be there.
Might go away.
Might go away.
Might get worse.
Might get worse.
Either way,
Either way,
I totally accept myself.
I totally accept myself.
Whether it gets worse
Whether it gets worse
or whether it gets better.
or whether it gets better,
Might get much worse.
might get much worse,
Might get much better.
might get much better,
Might go away.
might go away,
Might never go away.
might never go away.
And however Fred is,
However Fred is,
I accept myself
I accept myself
fully and completely
fully and completely
with this great pain,
with this great pain,
with all of this great pain.
with all of this great pain.
That's always an 8
It's always an 8
in my left biceps.
in my left biceps.
Whether it gets worse,
Whether it gets worse,
whether it gets better,
whether it gets better,
I totally accept myself.
I totally accept myself.
Okay, the 9 gamut. Tap the gamut point. Keep your head steady. Close your eyes and open them. Look hard down to the left. Hard down to the right. Eyes in a big circle. This gray pain.
This great pain.
Always an 8.
Always an 8.
This gray pain,
This gray pain,
named Fred,
named Fred,
always hanging around me,
always hanging around me,
even though it's dead.
even though it's dead.
Still hanging around. Still has this gray presence hanging around me,
Still has this gray presence hanging around me,
even though it's dead.
even though it's dead.
I didn't get rid of Fred.
I didn't get rid of Fred.
Fred's still around there.
Fred's still around there.
This gray pain.
This gray pain.
Now keep your head really steady and just follow my fingers. So don't move your head, only your eyes. Good. Fred.
Fred,
Pain.
pain,
Gray pain.
gray pain,
Always there.
always there.
Wish he was gone.
Wish he was gone.
Now that he's dead,
Now that it's
he
dead,
should be gone.
he should be gone.
But it's still hanging around me.
This
He is still hanging around
is
me
still hanging around me
as this gray pain
as this gray pain
in my left biceps.
in my left biceps.
And I fully and completely
And I fully and completely
accept myself
accept myself
with or without Fred.
with or without Fred.
With Fred,
With Fred,
without Fred,
without Fred.
with Fred,
With Fred,
without Fred.
without Fred.
Fred's getting worse.
Fred's getting worse.
Fred's getting better.
Fred's getting better.
Fred disappears completely.
Fred disappears completely.
Fred haunts me forever.
Fred
Haunts
haunts
me.
me forever.
Right. And whatever happens
And whatever
to this
happens
gray pain,
to this gray pain,
I accept myself fully and completely.
I accept myself fully and completely.
Okay, take a breath. Was that fun?
Yeah, it was great fun. We should do this more often.
Get rid of Fred.
Get rid of Fred.
Have a Fred exorcism. And so how's your pain level right this very moment?
It's good. It's about a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, really is. But until I move it, and then it's about a 4.
Okay. So when you move it, it gets worse. It's about a 4. Okay.
Yes.
Let's tap on that. So when I move it,
When I move it,
it's a 4.
it's a 4.
When I don't move it,
When I don't move it,
it's a 2.
it's a 2.
And what happens
And what happens
if it gets worse
if it gets worse?
and comes back?
It comes back.
What happens if Fred comes back?
I wish I hadn't named it Fred.
You want to rechristen it? You can rename it if you
No,
want.
no.
I mean, Fred's
And
dead.
what happens if Fred comes back?
Yeah. Even worse.
Even worse.
What happens if the pain comes back?
What happens if the pain comes back?
So now it's a 2.
Now it's a 2.
When I move, it's a 4.
When I move, it's a 4.
And what if it gets worse?
What if it gets worse?
Okay, 9 gamut. Close your eyes and open them. Look hard down to the left. Look hard down to the right. Keep your head steady and move your eyes in a big circle. Good. That's good. Perfect. Yeah. Just say pain gets worse,
Pain gets worse.
pain gets better.
Pain gets better.
Either way,
Either way,
I love and accept
I love and accept
Betty,
Betty,
all of Betty,
all of Betty,
just the way she is,
just the way she is,
with this Fred pain,
with this Fred pain,
without this Fred pain.
without this Fred pain.
Either way,
Either way,
I totally accept myself.
I totally accept myself.
Whether the pain goes away
Whether the pain goes away
and it's a 0,
and it's a 0,
whether it stays a 2,
whether it stays a 2,
4, 6, or 8,
4, 6, or 8,
or even a 10,
or even a 10.
I still accept myself.
I what?
I still accept myself.
I still accept myself.
I accept myself at a 10.
I accept myself at a 10.
I accept myself at a 0,
I accept myself at a 0,
and any number in between.
and any number in between.
Totally accept myself.
I totally accept myself.
Whether the Fred pain
Whether the Fred pain
is a 0
is a 0
or a 10.
or a 10.
Okay, take a breath. Good. So what's the pain right this very second when you move?
When I move, it's about a 1.
About a 1. Okay, okay, good.
Yeah.
Super. Good.
Yeah, that's great.
Maybe you can just bury Fred finally and doesn't have to hang around in your arm. Yeah.
Okay. I sent him to Hungary.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure.
Good. Okay.